Boas maltinha, estou aqui com vocês a RubenK e sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um do Vampyr. Bem, no último episódio basicamente nós ficámos a saber que espécie é que somos de vampiros, somos, já não sei qual é o nome, já me esqueci o nome, e basicamente viemos ao enterro da nossa irmã e estamos à procura do culpado como sempre. E bora lá. É mais um episódio, não? Ai. Pois, só lá. Olá, tudo bem? Pão, pão, pão. Os gajos são muito chatos. Ainda aquelas aberrações lá em baixo. Olá, tudo bem? Prima? Olá, tudo bem? Agora bugou, não sei porquê. O que estavas aí a fazer? Tá bom? Vai. Olha lá se queres pão.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making. This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you? I am the land. You are our champion.
Okay.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind. Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding. What is it you seek?
Yeah.
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged. This has something to do with the epidemic. Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
Ok, está estranho.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Vamos lá falar com ela.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Huh.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
Eu acho que sim.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
Que?
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Só triste.
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Vamos derrotá-lo, é isso?
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman, butchered by some savage scowl.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially
Jonathan, how could you...
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end.
I'm always here for you.
Ascalon.
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man, huge in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal. the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
Oui?
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
Ok.
Thank you, my lady.
Deixa-me ver, onde é que é? Aí. Caralho. Ai. Como é que eu ando? Aí aqui, eu quero. É chato eu ter de andar aqui a pé bastante.
It
Let's
seems
go
the
para
Freemen
fora.
are redoubling their patrols in the
Fala
district.
pouco,
I
mas
must be more careful.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
são quantas são? 10? Ah, não consigo fazer nada. Olha lá. Pão, pão, pão. Oi?
Remember your vows.
Calma.
The beast must die. Oh my God!
Ah, desenho. Ah, aí depois ficou bugado, a sério. Ah, tá, tudo bem. Pumba, pumba. Ah, bem. Vou andar melhor. Ai, tem nada. Tem que andar por trás. É por ali mesmo, né? Pois.
Not a
Tem
good
problema.
place. Leech spotted. Watch out, boys.
Caralho. É que eu estava a avançar. Eu não faço, né? Ui. É dos grandalhões este.
Steady, boys.
Pum. Oi? Oi? Oi?
Shit, that leech.
Sai. Você tá melhor. Ah, 7, é sério. Ah, tá
There's
tudo
one
bem.
of them.
Pinga.
Watch yourselves. Burn, you fucker. Murdering bastard! Filthy piece of shit!
Calma. Tá cheio de inimigos esta porra, mano. Agora é destes. Ah! Ai. Oh shit, a sério. Como assim? Ai. Ah, de vez em quando. Ai, estás a gozar. Ah, não dá por aqui. Pois, porque não dá. Mas que eu quero ir por aqui, né? Pá, hã? Se calhar até tá. Ah, sim. Coleta informações de cima qualquer coisa. Será que és tu?
Good evening, miss. I'm
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a
The
doctor.
Pembroke Hospital, you say?
I'm not here for...
Miss Edwina Cox.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for...
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Oi?
Mark.
Not a drop of blood left in his body.
He's murdered.
This is the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
Sewer dog. What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Claws, murders by night. Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist. And they're
Se
close.
soubesses, sabias que eu estás a falar com
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Estou bem.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
It's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve
Vou
one.
falar aqui que o Sr. Tom.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I...
Thank you.
I'm...
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum?
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Agora lá.
Clients. With the epidemic.
Good evening, Mr.
Doctor...
Goodbye.
Agora lá. É lá. Como é que eu vou fazer isto? Ah, tá bem. Assim tá melhor. Aqui. Para. Cheio de sangue. Então. Só preciso de sangue, tá vendo? Nunca se sabe. Tenho que dar a volta. Ei, caçadores. Sério. Lindo.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Graças. Aí estava a pensar. Não sei quantas tentativas mal tinha. Eu vou ficar por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostaram, deixem o vosso like, inscrevam-se, não são inscritos. Isto é tudo. Com você, RubenK. E fui.